Jewelry boxes are a popular gift for bridesmaids at weddings, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can make a personalized jewelry box. You can also use these as gifts for your friends on their birthdays, and with Valentines coming up, this is also the perfect gift to give to your girlfriend so they have somewhere to store all their jewelry. So let's step into the video and I'll show you how to make one of these. Okay, so before I show you how to make the jewelry box, I just want to show you some of the search engine optimization or keyword research that I did to come up with jewelry boxes as a possible product to make for Valentine's and also to sell on an Etsy shop. So if you come to eRank and you come to your keyword research, if you typed in here jewelry box, and hit search, you're going to find that eRank will show you all the keywords associated with jewelry box, and it will also show you the average number of searches, average clicks, the average click-through ratio. That's how many people click and then actually purchase, and then what the Etsy competition is. So if we look just at jewelry box, you can see that there's a high amount of search, but there's also high competition, which is the red. And usually when we're looking for new products to make or sell, we look for ones with a good search amount, meaning lots of buyers are coming into Etsy and searching for that keyword, but having an orange or a green in the Etsy competition column shows you that not as many sellers are actually selling this product. So these are the kind of keywords or products that you want to make on Etsy. So for example, custom jewelry box shows you that it's got a lot of search, but not as much competition. Travel jewelry box, a lot of search, but not as much competition. So if you were looking to use keywords in your Etsy listing, these are the keywords you would be using. And so that's why here, custom jewelry box, that's the same as a personalized jewelry box. So now I'll show you, we'll go into Etsy and we'll have a look at some of the jewelry boxes that are on sale. So if you go into Etsy and you search again jewelry box, you can see Etsy already shows you what the words people are using to search. So we can see again jewelry box personalized. And once we search, we can now see all the jewelry boxes, and the one we want to make looks similar to this one here or that one. So it's quite a popular style of jewelry box. And these jewelry boxes are really popular in bridesmaids gifts. So people will buy them in multiple numbers. So it's one of those items that's very popular for weddings. And we know for weddings, people spend quite a bit of money to give bridesmaid boxes to their bridesmaids or to give just as gifts to their family members. So this one's a really popular wedding related gift. So you can see here this jewelry box that there are quite a few of them. Now, one thing I like to do on Etsy, so you can see when we just search for that popular search item, jewelry box personalized, we can see we've got 1,000+ results. And if you were searching something like women's t-shirts, these search results will be in the millions. The fact that there's only 1,000+ results shows you that there's an opportunity there if you were making and selling these. The next thing we would do is go to all filters, and we can filter just to see the physical products. And we also filter by star seller, and I'll show you why. So we go show results, and then instead of star seller, we come here to our URL and change star to best, because we want to see those items with a best seller badge. And then now we've filtered by bestseller and physical items. Then now you, of course, in the first line, you might see all the ones with ads, but then you'll start to see that bestseller badge come through. And we want to learn from these bestsellers why they are bestsellers. So, for example, if we pick that one that has got a jewelry box that looks similar to the one we want to make, you can see it's got a display price of $8.95 plus. This is just a way of attracting the buyer to come through because, wow, only $8.95. But you find once you select your color, you already see it will show you that now we're looking at a price between $8.95 and $17.95. So if we select pink, when we come to select the font, that's when we see if we were buying just the blank jewelry box, we would pay $9.95. But once we select a color option to place some personalization like a name on it, the price goes up to $17.95. But you don't have to pay that if you're a Cricut maker and if you're a Cricut crafter and looking for products to sell. Instead of buying a blank box here on Etsy for $9.95, in Temu, if you went into Temu and searched jewelry box, you would find similar jewelry boxes for $4.38 a piece. If you went even into Shein, you would find similar jewelry boxes for $4.95. And I think on AliExpress, you might even find those for cheaper. But I find that on Shein, if you were looking to make 10, 20 boxes as a start to sell to someone who was having a wedding, you would probably get these a whole lot faster, especially here in Australia. So just showing you some product research that you could do if you were looking to sell these jewelry boxes on Etsy, and some of the keywords that you would use for your Etsy listing. But anyway, now I'll show you how you can make these jewelry boxes and personalize them using your Cricut machine. Let's go. Okay, so to make our jewelry box, one thing we need to do is to make sure that we've measured the area where we're going to be placing our decal. And for this project, I'm going to be using heat transfer vinyl. And here you see me just measuring to make sure that when I do cut the vinyl on my Cricut machine, I get the exact size so that I don't end up redoing the work. Believe me, I've done this before. So anyway, here I am just getting ready to cut the gold vinyl on my Cricut Explorer Air 2. So we'll just cut the vinyl there and I'll show you all the stages that I go through to do this, to make the design within Cricut Design Space. So here we are in Cricut Design Space. We'll go to New Project. We'll get the text box and I'll type in my name and I'll look to select the font. And I love to just use my bookmarked fonts because that's where I'll find all my favorite fonts. And I'll look for that font that I would like to use for this project, which is Hello Honey. I use that all the time. So, and then now I'll just measure it out to make sure that it's that 6 centimeters by 2 centimeters that I just measured on my jewelry box. And then I go to make it. So we're making it on the mat, confirm. And I just decided here to make 2 because I wanted to test some vinyl that I had. So I'm making the vinyl decal here, and because it's HTV, remember to mirror, always remember, and then click continue and we'll select the everyday iron on and hit go. Then our Cricut machine will do its thing and cut the vinyl for us. Once done, we'll do the weeding and then we'll have our decal ready to press onto the jewelry box. For the type of material on this jewelry box, I'm going to be using my mini heat press. I totally love my HTV Ront mini heat press. So I'm just going to be covering the decal or protecting the final decal with some baking paper. That's what I use. And then I'm just going to press for a few seconds to make sure that the vinyl adheres to the surface of the jewelry box. And that's all we need to do for this project.